Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So of course, not all NBA stars get along. All of them have their own personalities, goals, and passion for the game. Us fans love to watch them compete on a daily basis, but sometimes there's a little extra going on behind the scenes. There's been many feuds in the NBA, and with that being said, today's topic is the split of Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. So let's get into the video.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Anytime you get AI off of his seat.
There wasn't always beef between Westbrook and KD. Like every relationship, theirs started out great and the two were closer than ever.
I'm aware of Mark Cuban's comments before the game when he said Kevin was the only superstar on this team, and how do you react to that?
Hold up. He's an idiot. Don't listen to this. He's an idiot. All right, that's what we got to say about that. He's an idiot. Next question.
KD was the second pick in the 2007 NBA draft to the Supersonics, and a year later, Westbrook was drafted to the same team. KD, Westbrook, and James Harden put OKC on the map, and they even made it to the 2012 finals against the Miami Heat. They ended up losing, but they still maintained a great friendship. KD even thanked Russ in his emotional MVP acceptance speech in 2013.
You guys think I forgot Russ? But I could speak all night about Russell. An emotional guy who will run through a wall for me. And I don't take it for granted. It's days where I want to just tackle you and tell you to snap out of it sometimes, but I know it's days you want to do the same thing with me. I love you, man. I love you. A lot of people put unfair criticism on you as a player, and I'm the first to have your back, man, through it all. Just stay the person you are, man. Everybody loves you here. I love you.
OKC made it back to the Western Conference Finals again in 2016, but they blew a 3-1 lead and the split was anticipated. After years of never getting past that hump, KD finally decided to move his talents elsewhere, leaving Westbrook to fend for himself. And then the announcement came. Free agent Kevin Durant signs to the Golden State Warriors, and the whole basketball world, including Westbrook, was shook.
It's here, and it's Golden State for Kevin Durant. Wow. Think about that team. Think about a 73-win regular season team, 1 win shy of back-to-back NBA titles, and they just got the last MVP. How are you viewing this move from Durant?
Well, weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just how I look at it. It's not that he's leaving Oklahoma City. If you're not happy there and you want to move on and you want to grow as a player, there's nothing wrong with that. He's one of the top 3 players in the world. He's a quintessential superstar. He deserves all the credit in the world for the talent that he possesses. But the flip side is this. They were up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals. Not 1, not 2, but 3 different times. He was 48 minutes removed from getting to the NBA Finals by winning the Western Conference. 3 times he failed.
Bigger, no less, no player, no place. And I stand behind that because I play every game like it's my last, and I go out to compete regardless of who's on the floor, regardless if we're playing Golden State, Philadelphia, Milwaukee. It don't matter to me. My job is to go out and compete. I found out like y'all found out on the news, on the cell phones, the social media. I talked to Kevin, prior to, early on in the process, but nothing after. It's just a text message from him. That's about it.
Did the fact that not only Kevin left, but it was to Golden State, did that make it sting even more?
Sting for who?
Westbrook was angry and hurt, and the two didn't speak for months following the trade, and this is when things escalated. KD's controversial decision to join Golden State was often a huge topic of discussion. He was a traitor, a ring chaser, a cupcake, but KD didn't care, and he finally got the ring that he's been fighting for. Westbrook even took the time to post a picture of cupcakes on his Instagram as a subliminal message. Before their first matchup, Russ came dressed in an orange official photographer vest. The reason behind this was, of course, KD's favorite hobby is photography. In November of 2017, the two got into it because Russ swiped the ball from Durant, and this was the first time they really acknowledged each other. As the matchups continued, there were heated moments of trash talking, but mostly coming from the Thunder because KD was the person who backstabbed OKC and Russ. Then came the time in 2018 when they were both on the All-Star team. Things were looking normal, and KD even lobbed an alley-oop to Russ in the game. I guess time does heal all.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
And just when we thought the two were healing and getting past the beef, KD throws some shade at Russ again and states why he left OKC.
So dominant that Kevin Durant told me he wants to play for them next year. Yeah. Russell Westbrook, what do you think?
In OKC, I played with a lot of athletes. I didn't play with a lot of skilled guys, not like shooters, ball handlers. I was like, I need a change. And this was before the season even started.
AD just continues to throw shade to the point where it's like him and Russell could never be cool as long as he keeps talking.
And the beef continues. KD continues to throw shade and is getting to the point where they will never ever be friends again. So KD, who's now a Brooklyn Net, was asked to name his top 5 teammates, and KD forgot Russ. He was reminded of Russ after he named his top 5 and claimed that he forgot about him. Is that more shade thrown? He literally picked Serge Ibaka over Russell Westbrook. But I mean, maybe it was a mistake.
Top 5 players you ever played with?
Kyrie. James.
Cool.
James.
Mm-hmm.
Harden. Steph. Clay. And I'm gonna go Serge Ibaka.
Damn.
I thought somebody else was going to go into that from LA, but that's I'm just even going.
This game like mine. I did forget about Russ. Russ would definitely be top 5.
Okay. So we take a Serge Ibaka ass out of it.
Definitely.
Oh, because I was about to say, Kev.
Yeah, I was tripping.
I was about to say, Kev, if it's some underlying beef, we won't go call Russell up right now.
You should have called. I'm glad you called me out on that.
That's why, you know what I mean? I know, listen, we living in a world where those social media things.
I would put. As a matter of fact, I would put Russ after 4th and put Clay 5th. So Russ before Clay.
It is rumored that the two are now on better terms, but I'm curious to see if the beef will continue or finally come to an end. I mean, that's if KD can finally keep his mouth shut.
7 assists, 6 rebounds. Durant chopping it up with his old teammate Russell Westbrook. Westbrook and Beal did not play in this game for Washington. And the players exchanging some hugs and conversation post-game. There'll be some Eastern Conference battles this season between those two men. Washington certainly now a playoff contender in the East after the acquisition of Westbrook. And the Nets with championship hopes this season.
Yeah, and there's good reason for it. This is all a part of the process.
Thanks for tuning in to watch today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.